First stop on our winter trip to Poland, Christmas winter trip to Poland. This year we're going with a Model S. Model S Plaid, around more or less the same range as Model 3 long range. We left Saaremaa, which is an island in Estonia where we live, and we'll get to Riga with 17% charge. We'll see how it goes. Just before Adazi I checked, and Riga says 25 minutes wait time, and it's not a guarantee. So we stopped at Circle K with 6 stalls of Ionity just at Adazi, which is great because it's along the route and you don't have to go leave the normal route with gasoline car. Gasoline car would go through Salas Pils here, and instead with Tesla charger you have to go into Riga. You lose about 15 minutes. So I'm happy, except I will have to pay probably 60 euros, we'll see, to charge to get to Kaunas. This charger I couldn't make it start, this charger couldn't make it start, this charger couldn't make it start, and it turns out the issue was the Revolut business credit card being added. It was just not working, but silently. It was saying waiting for payment method, starting to charge, and the card didn't start, saying waiting for authorization. The Ionity didn't start, waiting for starting the charge. No error, nothing. I switched the method to Apple Pay and used the same credit card through Apple Pay, and everything worked, and the same charger that I couldn't start before is now working fine. Let's see how much speed we're getting. Wow, that's nice. That's really nice speed. So that's definitely a much nicer charger than the one you can have in Riga, because you have 6 chargers, they're empty, they're along the route. Around 25-minute wait. You hit the toilet, you get some snacks, or you can play on the Steam Deck. Charging stopped, we can disconnect. I really like Ionity chargers because they're hooked from the top, they can reach far away. They're a bit heavy, not like the ones Tesla have, still nice. Slight change of plans, even though our navigation is set up for Kaunas, Lithuania Supercharger, which gets busy a bit. Just before it was full, now there is a few more stalls empty, but we'll stop at Ionity. I think we have like around 50 kilometers to Ionity, plenty of charge. Every time I use Autopilot, I'm so amazed how good it works. There's no lines on the road. I think they're redoing part of it, and Autopilot just goes. Like it doesn't try to look for lines, it tries to understand the whole road, to behave like human driver, basically, like where is the road, where would I go. So we stop at the Circle K. There's a nice Fiat 500, and we connect Ionity and we'll charge until we can reach Suwałki. Pretty good speed, I have to say. I'm happy with that. 25 minutes, this will be plenty of time. We need to walk the dogs, get some food, eat, enjoy. Basically, we're not really overwaiting for charging. Fiat 500 has some issues, so I will go and help. Hot dogs eaten, human needs taken care of, dogs taken care of, and the car is basically ready to go. There is no additional waiting time to charge the car. So I don't understand all this complaining about, oh, it takes so much long to charge. No, not really. 20-25 minutes, plenty enough. And if you stop every 300 kilometers, that will give you, you can reach anywhere, and you don't really wait. And the main difference is that, you know, like when you have a gasoline car, with the gasoline car, well, it's empty now, but like you have to be there to fuel up. Then you move the cars like these guys, you go inside and deal with that. We put the car next to the chargers there, and you go inside, you get the hot dog, you wait for the hot dog, you eat it, you go to a toilet, you walk the dogs. By the time you're done with it, the car is really ready to go. So we're getting ready to leave, and I realized that we even spent too much time charging. We will have too much power when we leave when we get to the destination, and that means the charging time is negative. You don't wait, because by the time you do with all the stuff you want to do on such a long trip, the car is charged and ready to go. Hotel reached. We'll just charge leave it for the night. We reached the hotel with 28%. Car is charging. Dogs will have their own bed. Let's go eat something. They have nice restaurant in the hotel. I saw online. Fingers crossed it's good. Kosienka, tak? Podoba się? Podoba się, Kosiu. We're going now to Warsaw to charge a supercharger there. Brand new supercharger with the Tesla service point. And from there, our almost final destinations, my parents, and later on Isa's parents. And I want to show you guys how nice is it to drive with enhanced autopilot. You can see it ask me for lane changes. I just press a stock turn indicator, well, no stock because it's Model S, and it continues. And then it will ask me again. There is a slower car and I can switch the lane. It makes sure the lane is empty, it's safe to do so, changes the lane, and I'm not doing anything, the car drives itself. So we have 130 kilometers on the highway. We reached Tesla Supercharger in Warsaw. It's really snowy here, bunch of Teslas, and I love the experience of connecting the Tesla because the pistol itself has a Tesla button, it's lightweight. You press it, the door opens, you connect it, and there is no credit cards. It will just start charging. It just starts charging. We'll set it to 80%. First time seeing the Highland model. We are reaching now middle of the Poland where there is not so many charges when going to my parents, and so now it's more planning than before. I think in 1.5 hours we have a Ionity charger. We'll charge as much as we can there, and then we will go to my parents, and from there easily. Isa's parents are pretty close by, should be fine. Another amazing thing about Tesla Supercharger and the whole network is that everything just works seamlessly. Your credit card is added to your Tesla account, so Tesla will show you the price and the average and the cost, the end cost. It will just get charged. That's why, like, charging on the superchargers, it's, well, first of all fast, second of all reliable. They're mostly working. They're most reliable charging networks in the world. And the third thing is that everything is integrated. It feels like charging at home. You come in, you press one button on the charger, the port opens, you plug in. When you're done, you unlock and you go. And I only wish that there will be a standard that if I have a Tesla app with my credit card added, why wouldn't I just connect Ionity or any other network, any other charger? Why they cannot talk with each other? There's a big traffic jam. Once again, Tesla wins here because it can drive itself in the traffic jams at least. 36%, and we would reach my parents, but we want to charge more. Once again, Ionity, just so we can later have plenty of charge to go to Częstochowa. 165, that's pretty fast, and it's going up, nice. Ionity chargers are nice, everything is around, and when we were charging a Tesla, that was wasted time, because at Tesla we had to sit and wait. We did see the new Model 3 Highland, but except that was unnecessary. Finally coffee. I had no chance to drink in the morning, I mean after the breakfast, because Tesla doesn't have the coffee. That's the highway we went off. Amazing. Oh, another EV. It's a rare sight because all the chargers we're trying, they're fully empty. We reached destination, 31% in Częstochowa. I connected slow type 2 charger, so it feels like charging at home. And it's nice because it's like 10-20 meters. You know, there is apartments here, Isa's parents live here, and there is this charging point. Going to meet with my brother in the city close by. No biggie, no fueling up. The car is ready to go and fully charge. And when I'm back, I will just charge here again and never have to visit gas station except for the coffee. Start at 100%, continue on to Warsaw from Częstochowa. There will be a stop. This is the supercharger, and once again the car drives itself. I press the button, it changes the lane, make sure everything is safe. It overtakes and then we change it back. We reach Warsaw with 27%. Connect Tesla charger, takes literally 5 seconds to start charging. We're getting 200 kilowatts and we'll charge up to 90%, I guess, just to be safe to get to Suwałki without any more stops. My wife doesn't allow me to sit in the car. She says we need to stand because we're sitting all day. Where do I get this nose for my Tesla? The more power you have, the slower it goes. It's still plenty fast. That's pretty amazing. 83%, 62 kilowatt speed of charge, and we need around 88% to just reach the hotel without any more stops, and there is no more stops along the route. Once again, hotel Suwałki Loft 1800 something, all connected or charging. Really happy. We take the bus and go have a rest. Started from the hotel with 80% battery. I really like it driving in Poland now because until the Lithuania border it's all the highways, pretty nice highways, and also empty. Stop for a coffee, but because Ionity is here, we'll charge. Because why not? Second one, you see Ionity is really heavy, but at least it's supported, so it's not that bad. Still, Tesla is just so much nicer with UX. Tesla's cables are water cooled. This needs to be thick so it doesn't overheat, and Tesla makes it thinner than it should, but it water cools them so they can. Charger 2 connected, and this is not the charge that is required. We have plenty of charge left, plenty of battery to get to the proper charging station, the planned one. We have 100 kilometers after Kaunas. That will get us to Riga and then to home, but because we want to stop for coffee or toilet, it's like, why not? I'm using this time to get some coffee, but in the meantime the car is charging. Got some coffee. The car charged only for like 5 minutes, but we still got 5 kilowatts. That's 5 minutes that we will not have to charge at the next station. So always connect whenever you can. Still plenty of charge, but that's the planned spot to charge with Ionity once again. Also we will walk the dogs, and in the meantime let's do the maintenance, the only maintenance you do on the electric cars, which is you put this here. Another stop and the last charge before we reach home. Oh, amazing. One thing Ionity should improve is if you're forcing me to select which charger I want to charge with through the app and select a credit card and pay it first and then connect the cable, then let me stay inside the car to do this. And I cannot, because check this out. You come to the charger, please tell me which number of the charger it is. We have 6, I believe 6 or more chargers. Why is there no big numbers of each of them? Even on the road there is no numbers. So what you do, you have to come here, look at the number, if it's raining or snowing or cold, then you can go inside, do all the shenanigans from the car to select the payment, and only then you can go and connect this heavy ass cable. That's something that's easy to improve. Just put the sticker on it. It seems that we need 25% more. We have 37, so a little bit over 50. I guess by the time we do the toilet and everything, we'll be over 60 or 70. 20 minutes till 80%, and we just stopped and we haven't eaten all day. So let's get some snacks. We just came back from the gas station, had some hot dogs, bought some water, and turns out the car is ready to go. We'll reach home with 30% to spare, which is plenty enough. No really need to wait, so we can go. I really enjoy Ionity being located at the gas stations. So far is the best experience for charging, better than the Tesla Superchargers that are basically like in the middle of nowhere. There's no toilets, there is no snacks, there is nothing there really. have reached Virtsu, which is the ferry station, or Sadam port for ferries, and in 10 minutes we will swim. We'll travel to Sarem Island where we live. So that's the end of the trip for us. Last 15 minutes of driving, 27% battery now. We'll reach home with around, I don't know, 17 or even more, and connect for the night. And tomorrow I go to Tallinn and the car will just be ready for me.